How we doing, YouTube? Stevie here. The new truck is in the shop already. The new trailer, I should say. It's that door fix. I thought that wouldn't be too bad of a situation. Turned out to be quite the situation. So I thought I thought it was in this motor right here. The way that connected right there. But it's not. I've never had this is the third hopper I've owned, but I've never had one with power doors or anything like that on it, so I didn't quite understand what I was looking at. And that's where the crank handle goes on there. You can see that one up there. And but actually what you do is you take that shaft off and you put a different shaft on it, and it runs off that direct drive part right there to there. So it's not connected here. I thought it was connected here. It just connects down right there. Okay. So the door, you can't tell, but the door's out of it. Here's the door. This is the door for that trailer right there. And what had happened was, this is aluminum. This is aluminum. And these are this is what makes it run open like this. There's sprockets that are connected to that right down there, that handle. There's a sprockets down on that shaft. And then they go in these grooves right here. And that's what makes this door open. Well, it didn't. I was having trouble getting it to open. And I had my stepson come over and he was helping me look at it. And we got to looking. And I thought, like I said, it was running. It wouldn't hardly move. It was really, really hard. And I thought it was in that drive system. But actually what it was, see how there's holes right here, bolt holes? This bolts to this. And then this whole door system, you can see this line right here, right there. Let me see a little better over here. This one's kind of setting how it's supposed to set. It sets like this on the door, okay, and then it's bolted to this aluminum, because this is steel and this is aluminum, so they have to bolt them together. And this one was broke clean loose. The bolts, the rivets, they had riveted it. The rivets were all busted loose. So it was twisting when the door was trying to close. It was only wanting to drive on that side. And this side was catching it. Or was binding it. I should say binding it, because it wasn't. The gear wasn't wanting to set in here where it was supposed to. It was actually, the gear was setting over here. The sprocket, I should say. And it wasn't setting in the middle of this track or on the track like it should. Well, then we get to looking. We get it over here and get the door out and knock that thing off there. And we're thinking, well, we'll just rebolt it on there, put it back on there. And then we get to looking. Look at the edge of that rascal. That thing's got humps and bends in it like crazy. It looks like a washboard. It's supposed to be straight steel. So we thought, well, maybe if we bolt it on here, maybe it'll be okay. But then my son, he's a pipe fitter by trade, so he welds like crazy all the time. He don't even think nothing about welding something, cutting something off for welding it. So like the steel, this is 3/16. This is what's crooked. And see, this is what this door sets on the rollers. There's rollers, you can see. Well, maybe you can see if I show you. See those rollers right there? That's what that steel sets on, right there. And then it goes like this, and then that's the door over there, obviously. And then those are those sprockets that drive it close and open. You see that bearing's not very good over there either. And these bearings are supposed to turn You can see like that one over there is no good. It's flat spotted. I think they do that because they run them down the road with them open. And they vibrate on top of them, I think. Anyway, so the steel, that's what that rolls on. So that door's always wanting to go up and down in the little groove it's supposed to be in, and it cranks real hard. So what my son sent me to do, he sent me for, see, but this, okay, so the drive, the gear part, the drive gear part, if you can see it or not, okay, this part is heavy steel. It's straight. See that? I don't know if you can see it real good, but that is straight. So this part that drives, that actually the gears go into, is real heavy steel, and it's straight. But it's this 3/16 that's not straight. So he sent me to get a couple pieces of 3/16, 4 foot long. That's what this is right here. This right here, 2 pieces of that. And he said, I'll cut that off there. He'll cut this piece off. You can see it right here, kind of how it is. Right there, you can see. He said, I'll cut that steel off, and then I'll just re-weld those onto the new steel, so it'll be nice and straight like a pin. And then all we got to do is cut holes in it, or drill holes in it, right here where they had it riveted, and I got taper bolts to, something have those rivets, to bolt it back to here, and she'll run like a new one. These rubber pieces go in between here like that. But yeah, so that's in the shop already. And then this is my son's shop over here. Those are, I don't know what those cabinets, oh, those cabinets, his man cave's right in there. Maybe I can show you. He's redoing his shop. He's putting insulation in it. Oh, he don't have the light on. That's the man cave in there. It's got a bathroom and refrigerator and dart machine and stuff. That's for hunting season. That's the little Kubota I used last year, if you guys remember when I was doing sunflower seeds. That was the Kubota I was using. That's my stepson's. And this wood stove, I got this wood stove right here at an auction for 20 bucks. 20 bucks. He had to buy a motor for it. That's that on this side. And that's just scaffolding. See, he's putting insulation up in here. That's what this is right here. And we bought this compressor. This old Tractor Supply compressor. We bought that last fall. And that'll go in here. And anyway, so yeah. So we got to get that fixed. Just like I said, the trailer's on the blink already. I did get the plug-in done. The tarp's working. It's open now. I got that done. On there, hooked up to there, and then I just zip tied it to this other one to keep it off of the catwalk, so the DOT don't give me too much. And then I just ran it and zip tied it all the way down in there. So yeah. And this door here, it cranks pretty easy. So we had no problem with that door. But I had to get some new rollers, and they didn't have any, but it was Sunday. It's Sunday today. I'll get them at John Deere tomorrow. And I told my son, if he wants to, he's at his dad's tonight. He goes to his dad's on Sunday for dinner time every week. And said, we get it tonight or we'll get it tomorrow. I don't have a load for it booked tomorrow anyway, so no big deal. But yeah, I don't know how the heck they bend them things up like that, but they sure enough did. We'll have her fixed up like a new one tonight or tomorrow. I told him he don't have to work on it tonight if he don't want to. We can work on it tomorrow when he gets home from work. But yeah, that's a door for the bottom of a Timpte trailer right there. So, all right, everybody, God bless, and I'll give you an update tomorrow.